What's up guys, Adam Retro Moments here, and today I wanted to talk about 10 Super Famicom games that I've been playing lately. These are games that I had a lot of fun with, and I would say that they hold up very well as of today. So here we go, this is 10 amazing Super Famicom imports that you need to play. Rockman and Ford, a Capcom game released late in 1998 at the end of Super Famicom's life cycle. And it shows that Capcom could take up the graphics a notch even more, as this game's aesthetics looks closer to Mega Man 8 on the PS1 rather than Mega Man X on Super Famicom. In this game, the player can choose if they want to start with Mega Man or Ford, but the player has to continue with the chosen character throughout the game. Make sure to pick your favorite character, but that also keeps the game fresh to play through for a second time. Later on, the game got a worldwide release as it was ported to the Game Boy Advance in 2002. However, the Super Famicom version plays and looks better in my opinion. Ganbare Daiku no Gensan, but in the West he got the name Hammer and Harry as the first game was released on the NES. This is a platforming game released in '93 by IREM in Japan. The game starts with a flying bomb destroying Harry's house, and now he has to seek out revenge for whoever did this. You move your character around and swing the hammer at enemies while getting power-ups. This is one of those simple and straightforward games that you can casually play through without getting annoyed, as it's pretty easy for being a Super Famicom game. With big colorful sprites and tight controls, this game is very accessible to most players. Martian Adventure Cotton 100% is a side-scrolling shooter made by Success and Datam Polystar, released in '94. It's a game about a young witch girl who flies her broom for the quest of getting her candy back. The game goes in its own way rather than following traditional shooters, as you get power-ups for your one weapon that you have, and there are crystals getting dropped by enemies. By collecting them you can increase your firepower in each level up. With fast controls and slower gameplay compared to most other shooters out there, it has its own unique feel to the game. Nangoku Shounen Papuwa-Kun, which translates to Southern Boy Papua. This is an action side-scroller released in '94 and published by Enix. The game is based off an anime manga series and is a satisfying platformer with tight controls and funny music that will get stuck in your head all day. The main character, Shintaro, has quick punches and jump kicks, but can also get power-ups with a beam ray. The overall flow of the game feels great, and the atmosphere of the island is present at all times. Iron Commando Koutetsu no Senshi, which was released in '95 and developed by Arcade Zone. It's a fun but hard beat-em-up game with tight controls for 2 players. The game is about a soldier named Jack and a kung fu master named Chang Li, which makes the Iron Commando team. They are about to save the world like everyone else and is always looking out for punks to kick out. There's a wide variety of environments, but also weapons to pick up along the way for keeping the game fresh. The graphics stand out as it gives more of a cinematic feel compared to other beat-em-up games on the system. Super Ninja Kun is a game from Jaleco released in '94. It is an update from the original arcade game with the same title, but now features better graphics, a variety of stages, cool boss battles and a 2-player mode. When you finish a level you get rewarded with new weapons in the likes of bombs, lightning bolts and more. Collecting spirits from killed enemies will charge up your power gog, and allow you to use magical spells. The graphics are colorful and the control feels good. Mickey and Donald, Magical Quest 3 or Magical Adventure. This game was made by Capcom and released in '95. It is the follow-up to the Mickey Mouse game Magical Quest and The Great Mystery Circus, which were both fantastic platformers and was also released in the West. And the third installment here is no different. The two-player mode is back from Magical Quest 2 and Mickey brings Donald Duck to the adventure with him this time around. Level design is varied and fun to play through. You can find hidden doors in each stage which can make you go to a bonus stage or a shop. While being there, you can spend the coins you gained from the levels for custom upgrades or extend your life meter. If you enjoy 2D platformers, this game won't let you down. Super Dimension Fortress Macross, Scrambled Valkyrie, is a game made by Winkysoft and published by Samse in '93. It wastes no time, and right from the beginning it gets intense. You can choose from 3 different characters that all have different weapons and power-ups. The control is very tight and responsive, just like a shooter needs to be, and in this case it's very important because the game is not easy. The music is also intense and goes along with the pace of the gameplay, and if you enjoy games like Axlay, Space Megaforce or R-Type 3, this one will definitely be right up your alley with great flow of the gameplay. Definitely one of the best shooters for Super Famicom. Sutte Hakkun, or in English, roughly translated to Suck and Blow. The game was first released in '97 by Nintendo on the Satellaview, a digital platform for downloading games to your Super Famicom. Later, the game also saw a cartridge release as late as '99. The main character, Hakkun, a bird-like creature, can use his beak to suck things in and move them. It is your task to put them in the right places for you to reach the crystal and finish the level. You go through lots of different environments like forests, deserts and snowy mountains. The atmosphere of the game feels very soft and mellow and works great along with the gameplay. The game never reached any mainstream success as of the late release. Ghost Chaser Densei, a beat-em-up game released in 1994 by Winkysoft and published by Banpresto. The game is a home port of the arcade beat-em-up Denjin Maikai, so unfortunately some of the stuff from the arcade game was removed, like the 7 characters you could choose from. So due to the Super Famicom storage limit, there's only 3 characters in the SFC game. What makes this game unique from other brawlers is that there's a lot of special moves that you can pull off, which means that the game feels more diverse when playing it. The overall pace of the game is great. It never felt repetitive like many games of this genre can be. There was always new areas showing up and new enemies coming at you. So these are 10 great games for the Super Famicom that I've been playing lately that I felt holds up really well today. Have you played any of these, or are you planning to play any of these? Please comment down below. And if you want me to make more videos like this, just comment down below once again. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you the next time.